Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have just been playing around with some paint cards. As many of you know, we are in the process of moving and remodeling the house, and so I have all sorts of paint cards here. And so, you know, rather than them just sitting around and not being used, I figured I could do something with them. So that is what I am bringing you guys along for today. This is my prototype, and forgive the black ribbon, that was all that I had on my hands at the time. But I just basically, I covered some of the paint cards, and then I sewed some little fabric strips on them, which you don't have to sew. You can do the gluing. My sewing machine's out, so I figured why not use it. So I figured that's what we can do today. There's a lot that we can do. You can do just 2 of them. You can do 3 of them, 4 of them. You can make, you know, a huge little thing like this if you want to. So that's what I'm going to do today, is just use some of my paint chip cards, and I'm going to cover those, and then I'd have a little bit of fabric here, and then I also have some lace that I can use. So, you know, it doesn't really matter to me, either one, as long as it holds my book together. So I am just looking. I have some, these are some of my paper scraps and stuff right here. And, you know, the other thing that I have to keep in mind is that I really don't want to cut the paint strips down. So they look to be, they're right at 3 inches. So a lot of these will work. So I would need, if I do another 4, I would need 8 pieces of 3-inch paper. So let me just see what I have. So there's 2, 3. I think that one might work. No, but we could glue something on it if I needed it. So let's just look. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So see, I'm not even paying attention to the colors really. I'm just getting some out. And they don't have to be double-sided. You know, if you don't want to waste your double-sided paper, definitely use single-sided paper. You can cover these with coffee dyed paper. You can cover these with book page. You can cover them with paper bag. You can cover them with absolutely anything whatsoever. I am just going to use these because I've already got them cut. I was just looking to see what I had. I'm looking at my paper scraps, and I don't have anything right here handy, so I'm not going to stress over it. So I just need to have 4 cards out. I'm going to set the others out of the way. And so because this is kind of a shiny paint card, I am going to use Fabri-Tac to kind of just set these on. I am going to sew around mine. Again, sewing is not something that you have to do. Not at all. You can just glue it down real good if you want to. You can sew it, or you can, you know, do like I did, just a little bit of glue, and then I will come back and sew around it. So that's why I only put the glue right there in the center, because I don't need the glue around the edge of it. I need just enough glue to hold it in place while I sew it, and that's all that I need. And like I said, I am using the Fabri-Tac even just to hold it down, just because it is shiny, and when I'm sewing, I don't want it shifting on me. So hopefully that will take care of it. Now, my new camera did come in. I have not even tried it yet because I had to order some stuff, some extra stuff for it, because it is such a different recording process. So I guess it takes an SD card and then it uploads. I don't know. So I have the big SD card coming in tomorrow, but I am picking up a small one today when I go into town, so that I can at least try it out. And so we will see, but I have like a whole new setup that will be within the next couple of videos. So we shall see. Hopefully I can figure it out. Now I'm just going to go ahead and trim this off. And don't throw those away, because you know we'll figure out something to do with those. We can actually make some pockets on here before I sew around them. That would be good. I think I'm going to do that. Yep, I think that's what I'm going to do. So we'll use these pieces for pockets in just a little bit. Alright, so now I have the back side. So now the only thing I want to do is any of them that have a direction, I just want to make sure that I put the, well, duh, look at that. I'm such an idiot. And they don't have to match, but you guys know me. So I'm just going to see. So I want to make sure that this one, let me get a different one, because I think I already have one of those images. I know that I do. So let's do this one. So we'll do that. We can do that. That. And that. That'll be fine. See, I'm already overthinking it. Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. So I am filming this on Saturday, April the 9th. We had the rodeo last night, and we have rodeo again tonight. And I am going to be leaving here shortly to go out to my in-laws' house for a little while. And so at some point I want to try and figure my camera out. I do have the details for the 3,000 plus subscriber giveaway. I've got to get that uploaded. You guys will probably see this video on Tuesday, I imagine. I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm trying to get on, scheduled, because like I said, I'm having to do a few on the weekend because of the way, just the way life is right now. So it's just been crazy. And then you guys know that I told you last week that my ex-husband had sepsis and was in the hospital. Well, he got out and seemed to be doing okay. And then he has developed a huge blood clot in his right arm from the IV. And that has been very stressful. Just trying to, hoping, praying, whatever, that he does not lose his arm. Because that is a possibility right now. So keep him in your prayers. It doesn't matter that he is my ex. That is, I need him to be okay. So we won't really know. And the only reason he has not lost the arm as of yet is the vascular surgeon said that he has got a an abnormal vascular system. He has veins where people should not have veins. He has a bunch of extra veins. And then like in the right side of his neck, he has 2 carotid arteries. And the vascular surgeon said he had never seen anything like that before. But those extra veins and the way everything's going is, he said that is what is keeping his arm from being amputated right this minute. So I'm very happy for that. So but just keep him in your prayers, if you will. And because it is very stressful. That is my children's father, and I don't want anything to happen to him. And if you've seen the video of me playing with the grandbabies on Friday of last week, you would have seen him. He was laying out in the yard holding the one of the grandbabies. So I'm just trying to see what all I want to put pockets. I don't want to put pockets on everyone, I don't think. I don't know. I may. Who knows? So I'm just going to go ahead and get them prepped. But if you're going to do pockets on them, now would be the time to do it, so that when you sew it down, it'll sew it all down at one time. So that's all that I'm doing, is just kind of prepping it for pockets. You could ink them. I am not going to take the time to ink them, just so that we can go ahead and get it done. I will once I get it assembled. Now, what I will do, I'm going to get the pockets on, then I am going to pause the video because I am going to sew around my cards. So I will pause the video, I will go sew, and then I will come back, and then we will assemble, you know, putting the hinges on, and then I'll pause again and go sew the hinges down. So we will pause a couple of times. And yes, I have a sweater on. It is April in Florida, and I have a sweater on because it is chilly. I think it was, what did they say, 50 degrees, which is crazy. Oh, I don't do good in cold. And Miss Deanna emailed me and said that they were supposed to be getting snow wherever it is that she lives. And I'm like, oh my God, that's insane. Yeah, it was chilly at the rodeo last night, and I'm like, ugh, I can't handle this. And if you watch the video of the rodeo, the girl in blue carrying the American flag that was, you know, the center, that is my 4th daughter. And she is actually 6 months pregnant. But you saw her out there with that baby horse, with that big old horse, and she's amazing. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I am going to pause the video. I am going to go and sew around these really quick, and then I will be back. Okay guys, I am back. So I have just sewn a straight stitch around all of those. You can do zigzag stitch, you can do a combination zigzag, straight stitch. You know, if you're going to sew it, there's, you know, it's endless as to the possibilities that you can do. So just, you know, keep that in mind. Now, so then I have these. I don't know if I want to use the fabric because it doesn't really go with it, which it's junk journal, so it's okay. But I also have this lace. So I think I'm actually going to go with this lace. This is just some lace that I had picked up from Dollar Tree. You guys know I love to shop at Dollar Tree for my crafting supplies when I can. So what I'm going to do is I am going to just kind of lay these out the way that I want them. And then I am just going to glue some strips of this lace on. Now there's a number of different things I could do. I could do it all the way across the bottom, which I don't think I want to. I think I just need like a couple of small pieces like this on each one. So I'm just going to cut a few strips just like this, get us started. And then that way what's hanging over, it's not going to look bad for that lace to be on there. Which, like that black, it looked rough, but that's all I had at the time, and I was just trying to get my little prototype done. Alright, I don't know how many I've got cut, and I don't know how many I need, so there we go. Alright, so let me just get started. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little spot of glue here, and a little spot of glue here, because I just mainly need it to hold it, because I am going to go sew. So I'm going to turn the lace up that way. Alright, so see, there we go. And then I'm leaving a little bit of space in between each card so that it can fold. So a little spot there and a little spot there, and then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to put that lace right there. Just like that. And so now I just need to line this one up. And again, I'm just going to do a spot and a spot. Okay. So let's do it on the other side. Now I am going to put my lace on both sides. You do not have to, because it will hold with it being on just the one side. But since I'm going to be sewing, and I'm just going to go ahead and do it on both sides and make it look a little bit more uniform. And you can see I'm making a mess right here. But that's okay, because I can get it taken care of. So just putting that there. I just need to line it up and then put my lace down. Okay, one more on this side. And we will do it on the other side too before we sew it down. Okay, and so while this is drying, let me give you the rules for the 3,000 subscriber giveaway. You need to, number one, be subscribed to my channel. Number two, you need to like this video. And then the entry part will be your comment. And I want you to comment as to what your either your favorite type video to watch of my channel is, or what your just something that is your favorite about me or my channel. And let's see, what is today's date? But I was not going to post this until Tuesday, but we'll go ahead and do it. So Tuesday will be the 12th, and we will just have the contest run until the following Friday. So let me get my calendar. Where is my calendar? Let me pull this out. Okay, so the 12th. So we'll have it run through midnight Eastern Standard Time of the 15th. So this is the 3,000 Subbie contest in. Okay, and so we will do the drawing on Saturday. And so you'll see it on Tuesday, so this is when the contest starts. All right, and so since I'm doing this, I'll just go ahead and write so that I know. So the rules is number 1, be subscribed to my channel. Number 2, like the video from 4/12/22, which is the accordion paint cards. And then number 3, it's comment favorite thing about my channel. Okay, so there we go. So there are the rules. So be subscribed to my channel, like the video from April the 12th, which is the accordion paint cards, and then comment favorite thing about my channel. The contest will end on Friday, April the 15th, and we will do the drawing on Saturday, April the 16th. So there's that. Okay, so this should be dry enough that I can flip it over. And then I just need to glue my lace on this side. And I am not going to embellish this because I am running out of time, because I do have a couple of places I have to be. But this gives you the idea of what you can do with like paint cards, anything like this you can do the same thing with. But it's just a good way. You can do this with like if you have old playing cards hanging around, you can do the exact same thing with them. You know, anything that you have like this, you can do it. And if you don't have anything like this, you can still do it. Just cut it out to whatever size you want your little booklet to be, and then just do the exact same thing. But, you know, my thing is I want to give you the concept of what to do. That's why you don't see me do like a lot of the embellishment part of it, because it really depends on the journal that it's going in, as well as your personal preference. So what I like to do is give you the concept, and so you can take that concept and kind of run with it and make that concept your own. So, okay, so now that I've got that done, I am going to pause the camera. I am going to go and sew these together, and then I will be right back. Okay guys, and there we have it. It's all nicely sewed on. It looks really cute with the lace. I do love that. Now, on the first one that I sewn, I forgot that I needed to do a zigzag with it being that open lace. So if you do something like that lace, make sure that you do a zigzag stitch. A straight stitch just doesn't work. But we have this cute little accordion style booklet, and we've got some pockets in it, as you can see. So you can fold it up like this, you can fold it like this, you can make it to where it's a never-ending type journal. You can put these pockets in it. You could do vellum and make it like a little ephemera storage. You know, where I put this paper, you could have done some vellum. There are a couple of different ways that we could have done this, and Lord, I can't even get this thing in. So we'll come back at some other time and we'll revisit some different things that we can do with little pockets like this, like altered playing cards or, you know, what have you. But yeah, so you see we've got some pockets, we've got a cute little book here. Quick, easy, didn't take long at all. And that's even with me sewing around it. So you don't have to sew. You can do all of this with glue. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, there we go, guys. So don't forget the contest. Let me pull my book back. So there we go. Be subscribed to my channel. Like the video from April the 12th, the accordion paint cards. And comment your favorite thing about my channel. The contest will end on the 15th and we will draw on the 16th. So, bye guys.